Before I can start rebuilding the aquarium, I have to take a closer look and identify the issues that could have caused the collapse. If I wanted to save this aquarium, I needed to take it apart and rebuild it from scratch. This aquarium is a complete mess and I have to fix it as quick as possible. What has started as a perfect little ecosystem full of life and harmony and took me months to build is now falling apart. The water smells terrible and there is algae everywhere. What could have gone so terribly wrong? We have no time to waste, so let's get started. I slowly begin to dismantle the aquarium, making a list of all things wrong. On the first glance, I can see a lot of black beard algae. It is commonly known as BBA and is one of the most stubborn types of algae in aquariums. When I first smelled the aquarium, I suspected cyanobacteria. But now, after a closer investigation, I cannot find it anywhere. There must be something else emitting this disgusting smell. From the outside, I can see the substrate is full of detritus. No wonder there is so much algae. But where did it all came from? As I continue to dig deeper, I cannot believe what I just have discovered. My friends, I just have discovered what could have caused the collapse of this once beautiful aquarium. Right there, between the plants and the hardscape is something that could be the source of all evil. I wish you could smell what I smell. No, actually it is better you cannot, because trust me, it really smells horrible. What you see here is a whole lot of accumulated, uneaten and rotting fish food. Did you know that overfeeding and lack of sufficient maintenance routine is one of the main reasons beginner aquarists are having algae problems? And isn't it crazy something that simple has caused our ecosystem to collapse? If not removed, even a tiny little bit of uneaten food can accumulate over time and make your beautiful aquarium turn into a stinky swamp. I know for sure the owner was feeding only tiny amounts, but maybe during his last vacation an inexperienced tank sitter did not. If your vacation is 1 week or less, I would skip feeding. If it's longer and you don't want to put your fish on a diet, I recommend to prepare individual food servings and leave clear instructions to your tank sitter or simply buy an auto fish feeder. Now, with the investigation being over, all pieces of the puzzle are coming together. The uneaten food has clogged the filter. Reduced flow and high amounts of organic waste has triggered the algae. Plus, detritus started building up and further reduced the flow in the substrate. In addition, there is one important component missing in the setup that we haven't talked about yet at all. Oh, another message on my phone.
Seriously? I think this is going to be a very long night.
My friends, after a quick consideration, it seems the fastest way to turn it around will be to rescape it from scratch. With a limited time available, I go on working as fast as I can. I begin by taking everything out of the aquarium. I rinse the hardscape and the tank to get rid of as much dirt as possible. Next, I fill up the aquarium with water and install a small pump. This is going to make sure the bleach gets everywhere, so we can have a fresh start afterwards. In the meantime, I prepare new plants and soil substrate. Once bleaching is complete, give everything a good rinse. Brush the rocks and soak everything for 5 minutes in fresh water with a good amount of dechlorinator. Just to be safe, I recommend doing a quick chlorine test. Now the aquarium and hardscape are ready to be used again. I know the stakes are already high enough, but I really want to make the scape even better as the previous one and improve the plant choice. As it's already too late to drive to the new owner, I fill up the tank with water, dose some beneficial filter bacteria so it can already start colonizing the new aquarium, and allow the soil to leach excess nutrients into the water. Oh, and remember I mentioned that something important was missing? So when I moved the aquarium, I left out a key component. In past setups, once the scape has matured, I turned them low-tech to make maintenance easier. Many times this has worked in my favor. After all, there is a reason why so-called no-tech aquariums are so popular on YouTube. But as this tank shows, things don't always go as planned. And this was a failure. One I won't repeat. And the missing piece? CO2 injection. And I won't be leaving it out this time. Now I have to wrap up for the day, and I can only hope the temporary aquarium will hold until I get there tomorrow. Looking good. Now let's drain the water and make it ready to move. I have to hurry up as I know the temporary tank is leaking. Upon arrival, first things first, I inspect the tank, only to find out that I must have rushed when reconnecting the filter to the temporary aquarium, and there was a loose connection on one of the pipes that has formed a tiny puddle of water. Oh, what a relief! Now I feel foolish, but hey, better this way than the other way around. And I finished the rescue in record time. Usually, a new aquascape needs to be cycled first, before adding animals. But in this very special case, we have a mature filter with biological media, plus we are going to use Arca Night Out and Special Blend, ensuring safe water parameters. Now get ready for the big reveal. Remember when I promised to improve the scape? I added additional plants on top of the rocks. I think they are the icing on the cake and really elevate the scape. And look at the new foreground carpeting plants. I made a change to the previous layout, as this will allow to keep a shorter carpet displaying more of the beautiful rocks. What do you guys think about the transformation? Was the rescue mission successful, and did I manage to improve the layout? Now there is only one more task to complete. This scape lacks a proper name. Please comment all your name suggestions below and upvote your favorites. Also check out my community posts in the next days for an official voting. Thanks everyone for watching, and I see you next time.